Hello everyone, and welcome to another decisions training video. Today we're going to be covering two new features that have been added to the platform, the custom actions field and the custom icons field. So let's get right into it. And we're going to start with the custom actions field. This is a calculated column that is available on advanced data grids, which allows for the configuration of multiple row actions as clickable icons in a single column. Each one of these clickable icons triggers a flow that can interact with both the data in the selected report row and the form containing the advanced data grid. That's right, this is a new flow behavior that takes elements from the active form flow, called a rule flow behavior, and the report field action handler flow behavior. And this allows for the interaction of the selected row data, parent form data, and the flow session data. Now, something to note is you can't use asynchronous steps inside of this kind of flow behavior, such as the assignment step. So now I'm going to go on to the custom icons field and show you how this works. This is a calculated column that's available on both the advanced data grid and reports, and it allows for the displaying of multiple icons inside of one field whose image can be updated based upon the user set criteria with other fields in the report. You'll get the ability to set this up inside of a dialog window like this, where you can set the default icon and which icons you wish to display instead if specified criteria are met. So let's give a quick rundown on the difference between these two, shall we? First of all, they both have the ability to display multiple icons in a single field. In the custom actions field, each icon executes a flow that can interact with both data in the report and in the form. Whereas in the custom icons field, each icon is for display. It is not designed to trigger other processes. Notice also that each icon can change based upon data in each report row. That's right, you can set up conditions in the custom action field just like you can the custom icons field. The only difference is that the custom actions field runs actions and the custom icons field does not. Currently, the custom actions field is only available in advanced data grids, though it is expected to come to reports later. Whereas you can use the custom icons field in our latest version of decisions in both reports and advanced data grids. So with that quick introduction out of the way, let's get into my environment now where I can show off these features. All right, here I am inside of my decisions environment, specifically inside of my advanced data grid report setup. I'm going to be displaying both features today inside the advanced data grid. So over here in my icons field is where I have my conditional icons set up. I have region and I have vegetarian. What this does is it takes my recipe data and it checks if the cuisine does not contain the word America in it. If it does not, it is going to assume that the cuisine is not part of an American cuisine and display a globe. If I go over here, and it does contain the value America, it is going to display the American flag and the tooltip that says domestic. Over here, I have a vegetarian one that does something similar. By default, it is going to be displaying the no meat icon. However, it's going to check the particular column vegetarian, which is a Boolean, and check if it's set to false. If so, it will display the meat icon instead. Now over here to my custom actions field, I have two different actions, publish and archive. These are going to change the states of the entity, and specifically with the publish one, it is going to set a particular control value on our form to say published when a user clicks this. It fetches the particular entity from the selected row because we have access to that inside of this particular flow behavior. And then if it finds it, it sets the entity state. So let me show you this in action now so you can see how this functions. All right, I'm going to run this. And you'll see here, I have my advanced data grid populated with all these different recipes. Notice that the icons have updated where in the domestic or international icon, if the cuisine does not contain the word American, we have the globe. Furthermore, we have another icon here that is going to display whether the particular recipe is vegetarian or not. Now notice that vegetarian is not displayed here. You do not have to have the field visible that is being used by the conditional icons field. You can use one that is invisible. Now for my actions over here, I have the ability to publish and to archive a particular recipe from the website that we're putting them on. If I click publish, you will see that first of all, we get a publish update over here. So this particular row is now interacted with the form. But now if we go to that penne alla vodka recipe, which I have put over here, if I select the recipe that contains penne alla vodka in it, which is going to be this one right here, you'll see that its current state is set to published. We've updated the state of the entity through our custom actions field. One more thing before I go. In order for the custom actions field to update its icon dynamically based upon data that is set inside of each report row, ensure that the data is preceding the custom actions field. And that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. We hope this helped.